Hi, it's Dane Scott from Fiverr Gold. If you need to get audio or video off the internet, there are two tools that I constantly use for that. I'll show you what they are and how to use them next. Let's start with this. There are legitimate and non-legitimate reasons to get audio and video off the internet. In my freelance voiceover business, I have lots of legitimate needs for it. With video, for example, a client will sometimes provide me with a script, a link to their YouTube or their Vimeo channel or somewhere else, and ask that I get a video off of there that they want me to add audio to, maybe narrate. Or they may tell me to imitate the style of an announcer on a certain video, so I want to grab that audio off the video and use it for style reference. And there are a variety of tools that can grab an entire video or just the audio of that video and download it to your computer, and I've tried quite a few. But let me tell you the one I like best. The developers seem like they're very legitimate. They provide regular updates to keep the program functioning and up to specs with current operating system versions and so on. They've also designed what I think is a particularly nice, clean, easy-to-use interface that makes life good. For our pretend example here, I have gone to a Creative Commons video available for public use and for reuse under the licensing on YouTube, Creative Commons, and it's called Great Zimbabwe Documentary. And but let's say that a client had sent me this video and said, look, I want you to download it and then put your voice to it, narrate it, sync it up, and so forth. And so the first thing I have to do is download it. I'm going to first copy the link, share, and then just copy. And then I'm going to go over to iTube Studio, pull that up here, and paste URL. Immediately then, it gives me the option to download it at various resolutions. Let's go ahead and pick the 720p, and I'm going to hit download. It analyzes for a second, or maybe a couple of seconds, and then the download begins, and it's coming down pretty quickly here. And there we go, it's already done. Now if I go over to the downloaded tab, there it is, Great Zimbabwe Documentary, and if I double click on it, it's already coming up in the video. It's a little too big for the resolution of what I'm showing here, but at any rate, there it is. Very, very easy. But let's say that the client only needed me to grab the audio. Well, in that case, once again, I can go to paste URL. I've got to go get the URL first. Paste it in, hit download, and again it's going to give me my options, and down below you'll see it gives you the option also to download just the audio. It's going to save it as an MP3, 320K, so it's a good quality audio file. I'm going to hit that and hit download, and look how quick that happens. It's just saving it out, and now if I go to downloaded, also here is just the audio. See, this is the video, 25 megabytes. There's just the audio. Let's say that for some reason a download is not working because of the video source that you're using or the video site that you're using. Just using the standard downloader doesn't work, but you still need to capture the audio. Well, in that case, there's another approach you can take, and that's to essentially record the audio. And on a Mac, which is what I'm using here, that requires a tool that will route the audio from, for example, the Safari web browser to a recording. And that's what we're going to do right now. So I've, again, found a Creative Commons audio file. It's called a video, but really it's just an audio file. And we'll pretend that for some reason I couldn't download the MP3 straight off of the YouTube site. So instead I'm going to record it off the YouTube site using a wonderful tool that's called Audio Hijack. I'm going to open that up right now. And it takes me to a screen that looks like this to start with. And I'm going to create a new session. Once you've created this session, you can use it over and over again to accomplish the same thing. This is a brilliant interface. I'm going to just choose to create a blank session in this case. And I'm going to select an application as my source. I'll click here and choose Safari. And then I'm going to choose what I want to record to. Choose the recorder right here. And it's going to automatically record to an MP3 file. If I click on this, I also can choose where I want it to be saved to, and in this case, I'll just choose the desktop as a simple resource. And for the file name, we'll just call it recording. Good enough for now. All right, so that's all we need here. If I click record now, I'm going to move this down a little bit. Move this out of the way. I'm going to go over and hit play. And as you can see, it's now recording. The view meters are jumping, yet it's not recording my voice, even though I'm talking in my microphone at the same time, because the source that it's recording from is Safari. After I'm done recording, close that out, then it reroutes the audio to the speakers. So we'll quickly jump back to the web browser and we'll turn that off. And now if I take a look here, I have a new recording that was created on the desktop, which if I let go, it's going to jump out of sight there. But at any rate, that's the new recording that I just got, which I'm ready to pull into my project and use however I need to use it. Hope this has been helpful. Check down in the description just below this video for links that'll take you to our Facebook page and also to the Udemy classes that I'm offering. And please be sure to subscribe and follow along as we give you more hints and tips here on the Fiverr Gold channel. Thank you.